Vette giveaway is finally live. So it's already live. Every $5 spent gets you an entry. We have a ton of cool merch for it. The link below will take you straight to it, to all the merch, but we have like this DRIFTVETTE shirt, we have it in black, green, and as well as a bunch of other merch. We've got like 3 more different shirts. We've got a zip-up hoodie, key tags, stickers, slaps. There's a bunch of really cool bundles. I think that's the best way to do it. You definitely get the most for your money with the bundles. There's like 2 shirt bundles, bundles of shirts and a hoodie, and bundles with stickers and a shirt. I mean, there's all sorts of stuff, but all of that is in the link below. You can pick whatever you want. But again, every $5 gets you an entry. This will last 2 months. So it's starting today, it'll go for 2 months. I do want to explain real quick, like the point of the Vette giveaway. The giveaway isn't just because I don't want it anymore or something like that. I really love this car. I've had this car for 2 years. I've daily driven it for 2 years. It was the first car I bought stock and modified. It was the first like real, true, reliable drift car I had. I had a slew of project cars I never started or finished, project cars that were never ready to drift, or cars that would just break every time I drifted them for probably 4 or 5 years, and I just wanted to drive. And that was the point of buying this car. It has enough power to drift comfortably stock. I could keep it stock, it would be reliable because it was stock, and I could just go drive. And that's like exactly how it worked. And for that reason, it has a ton of sentimental value to me, because it was the first like seat time car I ever had where I could just go to the track and drive and not have to open the hood. So we're not giving it away because we don't want it. There's a really good reason for it. I have decided to leave my job at BC to pursue YouTube full-time. There's a whole video explaining that, but long story short, I had an opportunity to move in with Ben at affordable rent and have all the tools I needed, including a shop, to do YouTube full-time. And it was kind of that, or stay here and do more hours at BC and do less on YouTube, like 1 video a week. So I decided, it was kind of now or never. I've been working, I've had a normal job for 10 years, ever since I could get a job at 16. I've had one ever since. I've never not had a job. And I thought, I'm not going to have this opportunity forever. Now is a really good chance. I might as well take it, see where it goes. And, worst case, I'll go back or figure something out, but I couldn't let myself not take the opportunity. This is something I've contemplated for a while. And what I've wanted to do, my thoughts were, if I ever did this, I wanted to do these budget builds. I wanted to do all sorts of different builds, not drift cars, do road race car, do a straight line car, do bagged Euro car, do all sorts of different builds and experience all those different little niches of the car world and see what they're like. Kind of give you guys like a roadmap to copy the build yourself if you want to, or build something similar. You'll kind of see how it performs, exactly what it costs, and all of that. So the plan to keep that sustainable would be to raffle or sell each one at the end of their time, when we're done with them. I'm sure I'll want to keep a lot of them. That's a bridge I'll have to cross when I get there. I have to get rid of something else. I don't know. I haven't figured that part out yet. But to keep them sustainable would be to just kind of move on to the next one. Get rid of one, move on to the next one. However, YouTube's ad revenue right now, my views are down a little bit. Just everything combined, revenue-wise, right now, it would be very tough to make that content. It would take a while to save up for each one. So that is the point of the Vette giveaway, to raise enough funds to where I can start the first budget build and I can buy the car and buy all the parts and knock it out within a month, so that I can actually make use of doing YouTube full time. I want to be able to make 5 videos a week, and I want to have the content and the stuff to work on to do that. And that's where these budget builds come in. And I think it would be a lot of fun and a really neat learning experience for all of us, including me. I mean, you guys will probably teach me a lot, as we move into these different segments that I don't have as much experience with. So it's a very exciting thing. We need the funds to start the first one. So that is the entire point of the giveaway. It is directly to support this channel and my future endeavors with doing YouTube full time. So if you ever wanted to support the channel, now would be a great time, because it is going to help tremendously with this transition and achieving my goal of starting this kind of budget build series, which is really what I want to do with the channel. So anyway, that's the lowdown on that. I guess we'll talk about the car now. For those of you who don't know, I'm sure a lot of you already know everything about this car, but for those of you who don't, now you will. Okay, so it is a 2001 Chevrolet Corvette. So this is kind of a really good happy medium year. The 0304s had a solid vent tube connecting the 2 gas tanks, and it had issues cracking. And to take it out, you had to take it all out at once, which means you had to remove the rear subframe and transmission and all of that. The older ones had crack rods, where they would take one rod, they'd make the rod out of like one casting, crack it, and that would be your rod cap. But if you didn't get it lined up perfectly, you could have bearing consumption issues. The older ones also had a 1-rib diff casing. This has a 3-rib, so it's not prone to cracking like the older ones were. So it's a really good in-between year of getting all the niceness of it being newer and the advancements over time, but without the advancement they messed up on. So that's why I picked it 01. On the outside, so it is green. A lot of people think it's black, but it is indeed green. Very nice metallic green. Got Koenig Hypergram wheels. It'll also come with another set of matching rears, same specs and everything, with tires on them as drift spares, so it'll be ready to go. It's got ZR1 side skirts. We have BC Racing DS coilovers, as you can see. The digressive coilovers are awesome because I'm not going to go into the nerd explanation of it. I've explained it before in videos, but basically it handles better than stock, but it rides better than stock too. I make a 4-hour round trip every week up to Gainesville and back in this car and have no qualms. Like, it's super comfortable on the highway. Even the bucket seats are comfortable because they're a good daily seat. So I guess that brings us to the interior. Very hot. All right, so on the inside we have these Corbeau FX1 Pros. I really like these seats because they have a shallow bucket, so they're great for daily driving. They're easy to get in and out of. They're plenty comfortable. I'm like a 34 to 36 waist, and they're a little snug, but plenty comfortable for a 4-hour round trip. Murad Industries seat brackets. These are really nice because they're super adjustable. You can fix the seat in kind of whatever position, and they're very solid. Like, you could shake the whole car with the seat bracket. I wish I could get seat brackets that nice for every car I own, but most of the ones for my other cars are not. We also have this D&D Performance steering wheel. I have this 3-inch hub spacer on it. You could just bolt it to the energy hub itself and eliminate the spacer to bring the wheel further forward. I just like my wheels really far back. It's just a preference thing, but it's a 350mm suede wheel. Obviously everything works: power windows, power mirrors, AC, heat, all that good stuff. Got this recycled skateboard deck shift knob. I think it matches the interior pretty well with like the tan, and then it matches the green on the outside. I don't know, I think it's cool. Got these shirts tucked in cup holders. These are really rad because they're in the AC vent, so your cold drink stays cold. You flip this tab down and it fits like a Red Bull can perfectly. Flip it up, fits like a 12-ounce can perfectly. Flip this up, and you got AC blowing through. These are great for a car like this because you only have one cup holder otherwise. Sometimes you need more than one. Got a homie riding with you. Don't want to make them hold their drink. It's only fair. So I think probably my favorite part about this car is the sound system. It is a really nice sound system. So it's the Sony head unit, which also has CarPlay, so you can connect your phone through this USB cable. And you can load your maps, everything, text messages, it'll read them to you. You can click in Spotify and pick a specific song. That's really nice. You don't have to just get stuck with like skipping through songs. You can go like search through your playlist and stuff. Very, very convenient. I'll just give you guys a sound demonstration, even though you're not going to be able to tell because it's...
All year long, bro. Stuck up in my zone all by my lonesome.
It's got a 5-channel MVX amp. It's all MVX speakers, so we've got component speakers up front. So it's got, you know, your mid-range speaker and a tweeter, coaxial speakers back there. So 4 of the channels are 100 watts running to each speaker, and then a 500 watt sub channel which runs our 12-inch sub back here, and a porta box. Oh, this is all my stuff from my office. I need to move this. It makes me sad. Cleaned out my office today. Anyway, so they make a box that goes in here, and then the sub is like flush with the floor. And I was going to do that, but even with this box in here, I can still fit 2 wheels, a jack, tools. There's these little compartments. So I normally will put like the impact gun and some tools in there so they don't go flying around. So there's already plenty of room with this box, and it sounds really good with this box because it's got really crisp highs. Like, you can hear the highs no matter what. So having as much bass as possible is nice because it's a really balanced setup. I've never had that before. Every car I've ever put an audio system in, I just put like subs in it. I never put speakers in it. So I'd be running like the stock speakers with like this booming sub, and all you could hear is bass. And it's funny to finally have a system that's balanced and has like super crisp highs, and you can blast it if you want to. And it's really nice. I mean, I did not think I would enjoy and appreciate it this much. Do you see how much I'm sweating? This is Florida. The sun's like right next to me. I could reach out and touch it. That's what it feels like. Let's see, is there anything else that I can note about the inside, the outside? Can't really think of anything else. Oh man, I almost forgot my legit up garage train handle thing. It's not a real train handle from Japan, but it is a knockoff train handle from Up Garage in Japan. I think that's pretty cool. I almost forgot as well, the hydro handbrake. It's all plumbed, it works great. I just took the handle off because the way I built it, it was kind of interfering with my leg and it was annoying me. So I'm gonna rebuild one that's gonna be like bar stock like this and go up and be like right here so it won't be in the way and it'll bend earlier. So that is one of the things we have to do before we actually give it away. The other two things we need to do, we need to put an angle kit back on it. We've already got an angle kit that we're going to put on it. So we'll do that, which will be rad because it's going to be better than the previous setup we had. It's a lot nicer. And the last thing is the transmission. A lot of you who watch this channel, you know that it grinds going into second and sometimes into first. It doesn't really bother me that much, but I want the car to be 100% dialed for whoever gets it. So we're going to pull the trans out and either have it rebuilt or just get another one and put another one in it. It just depends on the time frame to get it rebuilt. But the reason we're waiting to do this is, one, I kind of want some last fun wrenching times with the car before it's gone, like as close as I can get to when it's going to be gone. And we're going to be at the new place, we're going to have a lift to use and all of that stuff, so it's going to be a much better environment for something like pulling the transmission out and all that. So just some people are asking about that stuff's all going to be done. We'll be doing it over the next 2 months. So yeah, everything else, all the other information is on the website. It's only available to the lower 48 states, people 18 years or older with a valid driver's license. As far as winning the car, all the other rules and regulations are on the website. The link is below to the website. Again, $5 gets you an entry. This is like the same thing as leaving BC. It's bittersweet. Like, I'm sad, but I'm excited for the future. And that's the same thing with this giveaway. I'm sad because I'm getting rid of the car, but I'm super excited for the content that getting rid of it's going to bring. So again, your support is thoroughly appreciated on this. It is going to be what helps us grow this channel and expand our horizons and do what I really want to do and share with you guys. So I'm really excited for it. My fingers are crossed that it does well. Cross your fingers for me. We've got a busy weekend. I'm going to be moving, I'm going to try to get everything ready today, starting tomorrow. It's going to be a mess. I'll try to film some of it, show the new house and all that stuff, but it's going to be a messy weekend, so I probably won't see you guys until Monday or Tuesday. But soon, very soon, I'm going to be seeing you guys like 5 days a week, and that is rad. I'm very excited for that. I'm excited to make more content. I'm excited for new content. Just excited for all of it. So I'll see you guys as soon as I can. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Goodbye.